Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. Derek Fage filling in for Dylan Black today. A special edition of Daytime Ottawa focusing on the COVID-19 pandemic and how people are dealing with it. And in particular right now, how our business community, our entrepreneurs are dealing with it. I'm joined by Kimothy Walker. Of course, you all know her. She is the CEO of Tiger Lily Marketing, also a regular contributor on our sister station, 1310 News. Hey, Kimothy, how are you?
Hello, my friend. How are you today? I'm great. Well,
I'm good,
sort of
thanks.
great. No, not really great, but, you know, it's nice to say.
I understand. I know you've been following it very closely. I've been following you on social media, and, you know, it's great to get your perspective of it. Now, I understand that at the moment you're practicing self-isolation yourself, of course, practicing social distancing. For the self-isolation, was it anything in particular, or you're just being cautious?
Well, it was a combination. I had a few friends who are either being tested or might be soon.
Okay.
But the other thing, too, was I really felt that I was going to take the advice. I was going to do exactly what everybody, well, all of the medical professionals anyway, are suggesting. I think that it is my responsibility. I'm on day 4, and I can tell you I'm not a lot of fun right now, but only, 20 more to go?
Yeah, well, Kimothy, let's talk a little bit about, you know, you've really been telling a lot of people on social media that, hey, you know what, like, let's start listening to the media. Enough is enough with, you know, not verifying sources that you're getting information from. I mean, this is something you've obviously thought a lot about. You know, is it because of the misinformation you're seeing people sharing on social media?
It's frustrating for me. I mean, you know, you and I as journalists, we have a certain expectation about where the information comes from. And, you know, I've been pretty vocal about it on social media because I see people posting things that are absolutely not true.
Yeah.
You know, this idea that if you drink enough water, you can wash away coronavirus or,
I read that, yeah.
you know, inhale for 10 seconds. And they're reposting it. But you know what, Derek, what really irks me is these are the same people who think or say that the media is exaggerating. The media doesn't know what it's talking about, as if you and I both know there's no such thing as the media. There are individuals in the media or who work in the media, but the media. I don't put myself in the same column with Fox News, for example.
Yeah, exactly. No, and
you know,
I understand your frustration, for sure.
Right, and then people are posting false information without checking sources and then blaming the quote-unquote media. People need to be responsible.
Let's talk about personally. Obviously, your business affected, your clients are affected. What are you hearing from your clients, and how are you working through with some of them? I understand you've even offered some marketing and communications for free for some of your clients, and maybe beyond that, as far as I know.
Actually, I offered it for anybody that wasn't currently a client.
Okay.
In 5 days, Tiger Lily Marketing has lost 85% of its business.
Wow.
Because a lot of our clients are people in the event space. They're people in, you know, catering and concerts and startups.
Yeah.
So what happens when they have to lay off their staff? So, you know, I mean, we're okay in the sense that, you know, I am my father's daughter, right? I always have a long-range plan, a plan B. Our staff is going to be okay. But I may be in a situation after 6 years in business where in June, July, August, which is not, as you know, a great time in the city to be building,
right.
I may be rebuilding a company. The domino effect from this, I don't think a lot of people understand. It's going to be massive in our city.
No,
massive.
I agree.
I offered to help people for free if they want to talk to me on the phone, because obviously they can't come to my office. If they want to talk to me on the phone about how to rebuild their companies, I'm giving away my time for free now.
Quickly, I saw as well that you reached out to the community, just, you know, asking people, hey, do you have any ideas for the most vulnerable, you know, seniors in our community? What sort of ideas have you received?
Well, it's not really me. It's Amy from Tea and Toast. She works with a lot of the vulnerable people. She is amassing an army so that when we know senior citizens in our community, or even kids who were originally served through the school breakfast program, once we know who is suffering, and it's hard to find them right now because when you self-isolate, we don't know. She's building a little army of people like me that will drop off food on a doorstep and not touch anybody and keep to ourselves. And we're trying to figure out that when this gets really bad, how we make sure that those people are not alone.
I apologize. I have to cut you off there. We've run out of time, but thanks so much for joining us. I'll talk to you soon.